Hey, so I just want to talk about one of the most weirdest unspoken things that has been plaguing the YouTube comment section, and that's bots. And I know bots is always going to be like a cat and mouse game, but these are some like weird bots that are like linking to some shady ass shit, and they're not even being like hidden, or they're completely transparent about it, copying the same sentences letter for letter. And for some reason, YouTube has just been doing nothing about it. Like this, I remember seeing something about this a year ago, like seeing it, gradually pop up in comment sections, and then people started to talk about it, and it sort of went away. But now I'm starting to see this shit happen again and again, and like you go on like pretty much any big channel, like any kind of commentary or like channels that cover like weird niche people on the internet, like Turkey Tom or Penguin Zero, and you're just gonna see these comments everywhere. I mean, I'll censor the names. I'll do my best to like try not to say exactly the accounts and the exact handles, but I mean, this shit is everywhere at this point. You just kind of have to blame YouTube. I remember Cold Raven making a video about this like a year ago, and I was like, I think maybe Penguin Zero made one too, and I was like, wow, people are finally starting to talk about this weird botting issue. Maybe eventually someone at YouTube will eventually hear this story and do something about it. But I feel like a year later, now it's ramped up again, and I feel like it's even worse than it was in like 2024. Damn, it's weird to say that was a year ago. But yeah, it used to be like a kind of niche thing, but now you literally just go on like any popular video. Usually, like after a couple of hours, the uploader will like delete all of the comments, and if they're savvy, they might just copy and paste the comment and then just ban that phrase from ever being said in their comment section again. But at this point, it seems like a lot of people just stop bothering. And I mean, at this point, I kind of agree with that. Because, I mean, if you click on something just so shady and they're just blatantly saying that it's legal or it's just some fucked up shit that you shouldn't be watching anyway, let alone on YouTube, then, I mean, that's completely on you. Or on a Discord link or whatever. That's even like 100 times worse. I'm not telling you, like, only weird, awful internet shit goes down in Discord groups, but I mean, if that's where it's gonna happen, it's gonna be on Discord, if anywhere. Like, if you join a shady ass Discord server that literally promotes itself on having illegal material or animal abuse videos, and it's some like group of weird basement dwelling fucking hackers that like blackmails you or extorts you, that's honestly on you. I guess it wouldn't be blackmail at that point if you literally did do something wrong. And there's gotta be people joining it every now and then, or else they wouldn't be doing this shit. Or what would be the point? Or maybe they just want like reactions from the people on YouTube seeing it. But I'm imagining like with just the sheer volume of how many accounts, like they get banned sometimes, don't get me wrong. YouTube will occasionally ban one of them if it accumulates hundreds and hundreds of reports. But it's still like a huge problem. All these accounts are like named similarly, like they have a whole system for it. I feel like any account just named UTTP or YouTube Troll Police or says, similar phrases to the ones that are constantly spammed or the exact same phrases, I feel like this should just be flagged and then reviewed by like a team of like actual people. And like it used to be worse, believe it or not. Nowadays they just say, oh, I have videos of me like killing dogs and torturing kittens on my channel. But like a year ago, they used to just straight up advertise like the worst, like literally the most graphic child snuff film that it was known to man. They would say that they have it in their server. But yeah, like Cold Raven said in his video, just don't try to fuck around because you probably will find out. There have been people that have said that they've tried to just see if they were bluffing or not, and were like scarred and shit. But like, I don't know. No way you're just that curious. I would just take someone's word at that. Like, who would want to lie and pretend to be a weirdo? Like, you're definitely into some weird shit if you like clicking on those links. And whatever happens to you past that point, I don't even feel bad. Best case scenarios, it's like some anonymous wannabe script kiddies that are just trying to mess with whoever's dumb enough to click on this link and watch the most, fucked up shit that they're advertising. But it's probably just a bunch of fucking perverted weirdos if we're gonna be honest, because who would want to pretend to be this? This is just something that's like so specific and niche and weird, and has been going on for so long. There's just no way this is just some huge joke. Because I mean, if it was, probably would have got to the bottom of it. But like, I mean, there's a reason why like nobody really knows what goes on there. I mean, maybe they're not actually like a huge threat, and it is just a bluff, and that's why they're not getting like the right kind of eyes on them from YouTube moderation that they need. But my guess is just YouTube moderation is just shitty and incompetent, like usual. I mean, if anybody remembers, like the weird things where like Spider Man and Elsa and like Disney stuff just happened to be trending in the algorithm, so then people would they would just combine it all, and then they just have Spider Man plus Elsa videos, and they would be doing some like weird fetishized stuff to like keep people hooked on their videos and watching. And YouTube moderation took like 2 years to finally start, punishing accounts for that. And then it took like half a decade for that shit to just be like no longer a huge issue. But I mean, that's probably just because they made the YouTube Kids app, and the rest of that shit is just off of the main platform. It's probably still going on, or it's probably going on in like a different form or manner, just whatever it evolved to nowadays. Honestly, honestly, I'm so glad I was born before like it was just common to put your baby in front of an iPad and just let him watch YouTube. I don't know how this next generation of engineers, lawyers, and doctors is gonna do it, but God bless them and good luck to this entire world. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today. I mean, aside from saying just ignore them, aside from reporting it, but after that, just pretty much ignore the page. It's not really anything you can do because it's the ball's in YouTube's court at this point. But I mean, I guess they've just decided to do nothing for a year, so I don't know. Maybe it's acceptable there. Maybe they just haven't heard of it. But I mean, come on, they typed the same exact shit verbatim. I feel like at one point they could eventually figure out a way to like keep these from being up for hours and hours and days on like the top comments, like the first reply on the top comments of like some of the most popular YouTube videos on my homepage. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for today. Like and subscribe if you want to do all that stuff. I'm gonna 100% be uploading more frequently and consistently now that my YouTube channel is getting some traction again. I'm gonna try to capture this opportunity and not let it slip. But that's pretty much it. Do not fucking click those links. That's pretty much all I have to say. Have a good one. Oh yeah, just a quick update. I went to Critical's latest video, which is like a guaranteed spawning ground for these people. And finally, it actually got banned within a couple hours of posting the comment. Usually they're up. Sometimes I see one that was like posted days ago. And I wonder at like what point, like, are they actually doing what they're like posting in there, or are they just like trying to prove a point by just saying we can say the most absurd things and YouTube will not do anything about it for days and days and days until it gets just so many reports that their system will just automatically flag it and ban it. But yeah, that's just all I wanted to say in that quick little update because I just noticed it after going to check one of the videos so I can get the little PFP icon to make the thumbnail. But yeah, that's pretty much it for real. 1 like equals 1 banned weird perv bot account, whatever those are called.